Good morning, students. Today we will discuss first connected motion, then equilibrium of concurrent forces. Connected motion means there is a pulley, and with this pulley two bodies are moving. One is M1, another is M2. M1 greater than M2. It is moving in this direction, so it will move upward direction. And here our aim is to find the acceleration of the masses and the tension in the string. The pulley is fixed in its position. Okay. So first we have to find the force on this body, net force, and force on this body. And by calculating this, we will find A and T. So for body of mass M1, this is moving downward, so this is greater, this is lesser. M1 greater than M2. So for body of mass M1, what is the net force? Net force equal to M1G minus T. Therefore M1G minus T equal to M. F equal to MA formula. F equal to MA. By this formula we have got this. This is equation number 1. Then for body of mass M2, what will you get? Net force equal to, this is in this direction moving, so this is greater, this is lesser, T minus M2G, and this will be equal to MA. MA means M2A. Acceleration is same, because with which acceleration it will move down, it will move up with the same acceleration. Now you add 1 plus 2 implies add M1G minus T plus T minus M2G equal to M1A plus M2A. TT cancel, so it is becoming M1 minus M2G. Here A is taken common, so M1 plus M2 into A. So what is A? Therefore A equal to M1 minus M2 by M2G by M1 plus M2. This is the expression for acceleration. Expression for acceleration. M1 minus M2G by M1 plus M2. Now our aim is to find tension. So how will you find the tension? T. So put this value in equation, say this or this, anyone from 2. From 2 we get, put T minus M2G equal to M2 into this one, M1 minus M2G by M1 plus M2. So T equal to, simplify this, M1 plus M1 minus m2 into m2g by m1 plus m2. This is taken in this direction, so m2 g. Take common m2g, so m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2 plus 1. We take common m2 g. Now if you simplify this, what will you get? m1 minus m2 plus m1 plus m2 by m1 plus m2. Now m2 cancel, so twice here there is m2 g. So this is twice m1 m2g by m1 plus m2 equal to twice m1 m2g by m1 plus m2. This is the expression for tension in the string. Put this value in equation this or this and just simplify. We are getting T equal to twice m1 m2 g by m1 plus m2. Clear? This is the expression for connected motion. First tension, we calculate acceleration and put this value in equation either 1 or 2. I have put in equation 2, and after calculation we are getting that T equal to twice m1 m2g by m1 plus m2. Okay. Now we are going to equilibrium of concurrent forces. Equilibrium of concurrent forces. Now we are discussing this equilibrium of concurrent forces, and for this, what is concurrent forces? Concurrent forces means the forces which act at a point. Are called the, so many forces acting at a point is called the concurrent forces, and equilibrium means net force of these forces will be 0. Concurrent forces means the forces which are acting at a point is called the concurrent forces. So many forces acting at a point, this is the concurrent forces. At this point it is acting, and if the net force is 0, suppose this is F1, F2, F3, F4. If the net force, that means F1 plus, F2 plus, F3 plus, F4 equal to 0, then we will say that these forces are equilibrium. Since they are acting at a point, so this is the equilibrium of concurrent forces. If so many forces acting at a point and their net force is 0, then this is called the equilibrium of concurrent forces. Now we are going to derive a expression for this. What will be the equilibrium of concurrent forces? So say there are two forces, this and this. F1, this is F1, this is F2, and with these two forces we draw a parallelogram. This is the resultant of these forces. Say this is O, A, B, this is C dash. So OC vector is the OC dash vector is the resultant of the two forces. Say, and then you will draw the third force, equal and opposite. This is F3 vector. So from this parallelogram OAC dash B, what will be the resultant of F1 vector and F2 vector? The resultant of F1 vector and F2 vector is OC dash vector equal to OA vector plus OB vector, means F1 vector plus F2 vector. Now we add OC vector in both sides. Adding OC vector in both sides. So OC dash vector plus OC vector equal to F1 vector plus F2 vector plus OC vector. Now you say, if OC dash vector, if OC dash vector is equal and opposite of OC vector, then what will be? If OC dash vector is equal and opposite to OC vector, then what will happen? We can write in place of this minus of OC vector plus OC vector equal to F1 vector plus F2 vector plus this is F3 vector. In this side you see this is 0. So 0 equal to F1 plus F2 plus F3. That means, therefore F1 vector plus F2 vector plus F3 vector equal to 0. This is the equilibrium of concurrent forces. We have first taken two vectors. For easy diagram, first you will draw F1 vector and F2 vector and you complete the parallelogram and you draw the diagonal, and in the opposite direction, equal length and opposite direction give arrow. This will be the F3 vector. Now from this parallelogram, what will be the resultant of these two vectors? This will be the diagonal. So OC dash vector equal to F1 vector plus F2 vector. This. Now we add OC vector in both sides, and you see when we have drawn this and this are equal and both two are in opposite direction. So OC dash vector is equal to OC vector but minus sign. So in place of OC dash vector we have written minus OC vector. Already there is OC vector and OC vector means F3, so F3. This is 0. So this is these three forces F1, F2, F3 acting at a point O. So these are concurrent forces and their resultant is 0. So this is the equilibrium of concurrent forces. This is the equilibrium of concurrent forces. Okay, bye.